Welcome, my dear friend. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Yes, just like that, slow and gentle. You've found yourself here today, and I want you to know that it's not by accident. Life has a beautiful way of guiding us exactly where we need to be, even when we don't fully understand how or why. Maybe you're feeling tired. Maybe your heart feels heavy. Or perhaps you've been searching for something: healing, peace, a sense of abundance that seems just out of reach. I want to tell you with all the love in my heart that everything you seek is already within you. You don't need to chase it out there in the world. You are not broken, and you are not behind. You are simply on a journey, like all of us, learning how to come home to yourself. So many times we think we must work harder, do more, or be someone else to deserve healing or prosperity. But the truth is much simpler and far more loving. You were born worthy. Right now, in this very moment, you are enough. You have always been enough. I know life may have told you otherwise. People, situations, even your own thoughts may have whispered doubts into your mind. But those voices are not the truth of who you are. The real you, the beautiful, powerful, loving you, is still here, waiting patiently for you to remember. Healing isn't something far away. Abundance isn't reserved for a lucky few. Both are your natural state when you begin to treat yourself with the kindness and care you've always deserved. It starts with a willingness, a soft, gentle willingness to say, maybe I don't have to carry these old beliefs anymore. Maybe I can open my heart to something better. You don't need to have all the answers today. You don't need to fix everything at once. All you need is that small spark inside that says, I am open. When you open even a little, life responds in the most loving ways. You begin to notice that the world softens around you because you are softening within. And as we walk through this time together, I want you to hold one simple thought close to your heart. You are safe here. You are loved. You are capable of creating healing that lasts and abundance that flows with ease. There's no rush. There's no pressure. Just you and me, gently exploring how beautiful life can become when you choose to believe in yourself again. Say this with me, quietly or out loud if you can. I am willing to release old patterns and welcome healing and prosperity. Let that affirmation settle into your heart. You don't have to force it. Even if it feels strange, it's okay. Each time you say it, you're planting a seed. And seeds grow when we nurture them with patience and love. You've already begun, simply by being here and being open. And that is something to celebrate. Your body is always listening. Every thought you think, every word you speak, it's like a message sent directly to every part of you. Most people don't realize just how powerful their thoughts are. We go through our days thinking and speaking without noticing the patterns we create. But your body notices. It responds with love and loyalty to whatever messages you give it. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant, there will grow. If you plant seeds of fear, doubt, or criticism, those are the weeds that will take over. But if you plant seeds of love, hope, and kindness, your garden will bloom with beauty and peace. Many of us have been taught to be our own worst critics. We tell ourselves things we would never say to someone we care about. We focus on what's wrong, what hurts, or what isn't perfect. Over time, these negative thoughts can settle into our bodies, showing up as tension, pain, or even illness. But here's the wonderful news. Just as your thoughts may have contributed to discomfort, they can also bring about healing. The moment you begin to change the way you speak to yourself, your body starts to respond. It's never too late. Your body is always ready to heal. It wants to be well. It wants to feel vibrant and alive. All it needs is a little encouragement from you. When you wake up in the morning, notice the first thoughts that cross your mind. Are they gentle and loving, or are they filled with worry and stress? Throughout the day, become aware of how you speak about yourself, even in small ways. If you catch yourself thinking, "I'm so tired," or "I'll never get better," pause and offer a new thought instead. Try saying, "I am giving my body the love it needs," or "Every day, I am feeling stronger and healthier." These simple shifts in language are like fresh water and sunlight to the garden of your mind. It's not about pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about choosing thoughts that support you rather than tear you down. Healing begins with kindness, especially the kindness you show yourself. Let's say this together now. Every cell in my body responds to loving, positive thoughts. Feel the truth of that, even if it's just a tiny feeling right now. Your body hears you. It relaxes when you speak gently. It energizes when you offer it hope. Each positive thought is a step toward greater well-being. Be patient with yourself. Just like a garden doesn't bloom overnight, your healing will unfold in its own perfect time. Trust that by nurturing your thoughts, you are already on the path to feeling better, inside and out. There is so much more to abundance than what we've been taught. Often, when people hear the word abundance, they think only of money. But true abundance is the flow of good in every area of your life. Love, health, joy, opportunities, and yes, financial well-being too. The challenge is that many of us were raised with a mindset of lack. We were told, directly or indirectly, that there isn't enough to go around, that we must struggle, compete, or sacrifice to receive even a little bit of good. These beliefs settle deep within us, shaping how we see the world and ourselves. When you believe that you are not worthy, or that abundance is for others but not for you, you unknowingly close the door to the flow of life's blessings. But here's a beautiful truth I want you to remember. Abundance is your birthright. You don't have to earn it by being perfect or working yourself to exhaustion. You simply need to allow it. Life is rich and generous by nature. Look at the endless grains of sand on a beach or the countless stars in the sky. There is no shortage in nature. The same is true for the blessings available to you. It begins with noticing the thoughts you hold about receiving. Do you feel guilty when good things come your way? Do you push away compliments, help, or opportunities because you feel undeserving? These are signs of old beliefs rooted in scarcity. You can gently start to change this by opening your heart to the idea that it is safe to receive. You don't take away from anyone else by welcoming abundance into your life. In fact, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more you can share with others. Imagine abundance as a river flowing endlessly. When you believe in lack, it's like building a dam that blocks the water. But when you trust that you are worthy, you remove those blocks, and the river flows freely again. You don't have to know how everything will come to you. Your job is simply to stay open, to expect good, and to affirm your readiness. Say this with me now. I am open to the unlimited abundance that surrounds me. Let that affirmation feel like a soft breeze, clearing away the old thoughts of limitation. The more you repeat it, the more your mind will begin to believe it. And as your thoughts shift, so will your experiences. You'll start to notice small signs, unexpected gifts, kind words, new opportunities. These are reminders that life is responding to your new, empowered mindset. Be gentle with yourself as you grow into this new way of thinking. Each day is a chance to affirm that abundance is not outside of you. It flows through you, naturally and effortlessly, when you choose to believe that you deserve all the good life has to offer. So many of us have spent years searching for love outside of ourselves, believing that if someone else could just love us enough, we would finally feel whole and happy. But the love we truly need, the love that heals and transforms, comes from within. It begins when we decide to treat ourselves with the same kindness, patience, and care that we so freely offer to others. You see, self-love is not about being selfish or arrogant. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of your own affection and respect. When you love yourself, you create a safe space within where healing can begin. You stop waiting for approval from the world and start giving yourself the approval you've always deserved. Many people carry a quiet voice inside that says, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll love myself when I'm thinner, richer, or more successful." But that day never truly comes, because love isn't something you earn. It's something you allow. Right here, right now, you can choose to love yourself exactly as you are. One of the most powerful ways to begin is by standing in front of a mirror, looking into your own eyes and saying, "I love you." At first, it might feel strange or even uncomfortable. You might notice resistance or hear that critical voice rise up. But I promise you, if you keep showing up for yourself in this simple way, something beautiful will start to happen. The walls you've built around your heart will begin to soften. You'll start to feel a sense of peace and acceptance growing inside you. Self-love is the foundation of all healing, because when you truly care for yourself, you make choices that support your well-being. You speak kindly to yourself. You forgive your mistakes. You honor your needs. And as you do this, life begins to reflect that love back to you in countless ways. Relationships improve, health strengthens, and opportunities flow more easily because you're no longer blocking them with self-criticism or doubt. Let's say this together now. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even if you don't fully believe it yet, keep saying it. Each time you do, you're planting seeds of love that will grow stronger every day. Remember, you are the one you will be with for the rest of your life. Make that relationship the most loving and supportive one you have. When you learn to be your own best friend, your own source of comfort and encouragement, you unlock a level of strength and joy that no one can take away from you. You become whole, not because the world changed, but because you chose to embrace yourself with open arms. There is a quiet burden many people carry without even realizing it, the weight of the past. Old hurts, regrets, and painful memories can linger in our hearts and minds, shaping how we see ourselves and how we experience life. Holding on to these feelings is like carrying a heavy bag everywhere you go. It slows you down, drains your energy, and blocks the flow of good things trying to reach you. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks that burden and sets you free. But forgiveness is so often misunderstood. It's not about saying that what happened was okay, or that you need to forget the pain. It's about choosing to release the hold that past events have on you. When you forgive, you're not doing it for the other person. You're doing it for yourself. You're saying, I deserve peace. I deserve to move forward without this weight on my shoulders. Sometimes, the hardest person to forgive is ourselves. We replay our mistakes, wishing we had done things differently. But my dear, you were doing the best you could with what you knew at the time. Be gentle with that version of you. They were learning, growing, and surviving. Now you have the chance to choose differently, not by punishing yourself, but by offering compassion. Imagine setting down those heavy bags, feeling the lightness in your body and mind. That is what forgiveness brings. It opens the door for healing to flow in. It creates space for joy, love, and abundance to return to your life. You don't have to force it all at once. Even being willing to forgive is a powerful first step. You might say, I'm not ready yet, and that's okay. Simply affirming, I am willing to release the past begins to shift your energy. Over time, that willingness will grow into freedom. Let's say this together now. I release all hurt and choose peace. Feel how calming those words are. With each breath, imagine letting go of a little more of what no longer serves you. You don't need to carry the pain any longer. Life wants you to feel light, to feel free. When you choose forgiveness, you align yourself with that freedom. You allow your heart to heal and open up to the beautiful possibilities that await you. Remember, letting go doesn't mean losing anything. It means gaining your peace, your joy, and your power back. There is a simple yet powerful practice that can transform your life in ways you might never expect. It doesn't require money, special tools, or a lot of time. All it asks is that you pause and notice the good that is already present. This practice is gratitude. When you begin to focus on what you are thankful for, no matter how small, something magical happens. Your energy shifts, your heart opens. You move from a place of longing and lack to a place of fullness and joy. Many people wait to feel grateful until something big happens. A promotion, a new relationship, a stroke of luck. But gratitude isn't just a reaction to life's gifts. It's a way of inviting more of those gifts into your life. When you appreciate what you have, you create a welcoming space for abundance to grow. Think about it like this. Imagine giving a present to someone who lights up with joy and thanks you sincerely. You feel inspired to give to them again because their appreciation creates a beautiful exchange of energy. Life works in the same way. The more you notice and give thanks for the blessings around you, the more blessings will find their way to you. Start by acknowledging the simple things: a warm bed, a kind smile, the ability to breathe deeply. These are treasures we often overlook, yet they hold immense value. Each day, take a few moments to reflect on 5 things you are grateful for. Write them down if you can. This small act will begin to rewire your mind to see the positive, even in challenging times. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring difficulties. It means choosing to also see the light that exists alongside them. As you practice this, you'll notice that your worries begin to soften. Your perspective will expand, and you'll feel more connected to the flow of life. Let's speak this together now. I am grateful for all the blessings flowing into my life. Let that feeling of thankfulness wash over you. The more you embrace gratitude, the more you'll realize that abundance isn't something you chase. It's something you attract by recognizing the richness already present in your world. Each grateful thought is like a magnet, drawing more reasons to be thankful. Over time, you'll see that even the smallest moments are filled with gifts, and your life will begin to reflect the beauty you've chosen to see. Every word you speak and every thought you think is shaping your life in ways you may not even realize. Your mind is always listening, always taking in the messages you give it. When you speak with love, hope, and positivity, you are guiding your mind to create more of those experiences in your reality. This is where the gentle power of affirmations comes in. Affirmations are simply positive statements that declare what you want to experience. They are like seeds planted in the fertile soil of your mind. At first, you may not see the changes, but with repetition and care, those seeds begin to grow into beautiful new beliefs and experiences. Many people wonder if affirmations really work, especially when they feel stuck in negative patterns. But I want you to know that even if you don't fully believe the words right away, your subconscious mind is still listening. Each time you repeat a positive affirmation, you are gently rewriting old stories and inviting in new possibilities. It's important to be patient and kind with yourself during this process. Think of affirmations as loving reminders to your mind and body of the truth, that you are whole, worthy, and capable of creating a joyful, abundant life. You can use affirmations at any time. Speak them in the morning to set a positive tone for your day. Repeat them while looking into your eyes in the mirror to build self-connection. Whisper them before you sleep to soothe your mind and invite peaceful rest. Here are a few you can begin with. Every day, in every way, I am becoming healthier and wealthier. I am deserving of love, healing, and prosperity. I trust the flow of life to bring me all that I need. As you speak these words, do so with tenderness. There's no need to force anything. Simply allow the affirmations to become part of your daily rhythm, like a gentle conversation with your inner self. Over time, you'll notice subtle shifts, perhaps a lighter mood, a new opportunity, or a sense of calm where there once was worry. These are signs that your affirmations are taking root. Remember, your words hold power. Use them to uplift, to encourage, and to create the life you desire. The more you affirm the good, the more good you will experience. Your imagination is a beautiful gift. It allows you to see beyond your current circumstances and envision a life filled with health, happiness, and abundance. When you use visualization, you are giving your mind a clear picture of what you want to create. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. So when you picture yourself living your best life, your mind begins to believe it's possible. And then it starts working to make it your reality. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself surrounded by light, feeling completely healthy, strong, and at peace. See yourself smiling, filled with energy and joy. Now, picture abundance flowing into your life with ease. Imagine opportunities appearing, financial blessings arriving, and supportive relationships growing. Feel the emotions that come with this vision: gratitude, excitement, and calm assurance. This is not just daydreaming. This is you actively participating in the creation of your future. When you combine visualization with positive affirmations, you amplify your ability to attract what you desire. It's like giving your mind both the picture and the words to focus on. Even a few minutes a day of this practice can bring powerful results. The key is to be consistent and to enjoy the process. There is no right or wrong way to visualize. Just let your imagination guide you to a place where you feel uplifted and inspired. Say this with me now. I see myself living a life of vibrant health and endless abundance. Let that vision stay with you throughout the day. Whenever you feel doubt or fear creeping in, return to that mental picture. It will remind you of where you are headed, no matter what temporary challenges appear. Your mind is a creative tool, and when you use it with intention, you align yourself with the energy of possibility. Trust that what you see within will soon begin to manifest around you, as long as you keep believing and staying open to receive. Creating lasting change in your life doesn't require grand gestures or complicated routines. Often, it's the simple daily practices that make the biggest difference. By choosing small actions that nurture your mind, body, and spirit, you build a foundation for healing and abundance to flourish. Begin each morning with a few moments of stillness. Before reaching for your phone or diving into tasks, place your hand over your heart and speak a loving affirmation. Something as simple as, "Today is a beautiful day, and I welcome all the good it brings," can set a positive tone. Take a few minutes to write down what you're grateful for. This practice shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already wonderful in your life. Keep a small notebook by your bed or in your bag, and let gratitude become a daily habit. Mirror work is another gentle ritual that can transform how you see yourself. Each day, look into your own eyes and say, "I love you. I really, really love you." At first, it may feel unusual, but with time, it will become a comforting and empowering moment of connection. Remember to breathe deeply throughout your day. When stress arises, pause and take a few slow breaths, reminding yourself that you are safe and supported. These mindful breaths can bring you back to a place of calm and clarity. Surround yourself with positive words and reminders. Write affirmations on sticky notes and place them where you'll see them, on your mirror, your fridge, or your workspace. Let these gentle messages encourage you as you move through your day. Say this affirmation with me now. I lovingly create habits that support my healing and prosperity. There's no need for perfection. If you miss a day or forget a practice, simply begin again with kindness. The goal is to create a rhythm that feels supportive and nurturing, not overwhelming. Over time, these small actions will build upon each other, creating a life that feels more peaceful, abundant, and aligned with your true self. Trust that every positive choice you make is a step toward the life you desire. Right now, in this very moment, you hold the power to create a life filled with healing, love, and abundance. Everything you need is already within you. You don't have to wait for permission or for the perfect circumstances. The journey begins when you choose to believe that you are worthy of all the good that life has to offer. You've taken beautiful steps just by opening your heart and mind today. Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight, but every small shift in thought, every gentle affirmation, and every act of self-love brings you closer to the life you dream of. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate each moment of awareness and each act of kindness you offer to yourself. You are not alone on this path. Life is always supporting you, guiding you, and responding to the energy you put forth. When challenges arise, return to the simple truths you've embraced. That your thoughts shape your reality, that gratitude opens doors, and that love, especially self-love, is the most powerful force for healing and growth. As we come to a close, I invite you to carry this affirmation with you, repeating it whenever you need a reminder of your strength and potential. I am a magnet for divine healing and endless abundance. I love and approve of myself. Let these words become a part of you. Speak them with tenderness and conviction. Trust that as you affirm your worth, life will mirror that belief in beautiful and unexpected ways. You are the creator of your experience, and with each loving thought, you are building a future filled with light, joy, and infinite possibilities. There is a gentle rhythm to life, a flow that responds to the energy we send out into the world. This rhythm is guided by something simple yet powerful, often called the law of attraction. Now, I know that might sound like a big idea, but it's really quite natural, like the way a smile invites a smile in return. The law of attraction is always working, whether we are aware of it or not. It quietly brings into our lives the experiences that match the thoughts and feelings we hold most often. If you focus on love, kindness, and abundance, life finds ways to reflect those things back to you. If you hold on to fear, worry, or lack, those too can appear in your experience. But this isn't something to be afraid of. It's something to embrace with joy, because it means you have the ability to shape your life by choosing what you focus on. You don't have to get everything perfect. The universe isn't keeping score or judging you. It lovingly responds to the energy you offer. When you begin to think thoughts that uplift you, when you imagine good things and believe they are possible, you open the door for those experiences to come in. It's like tuning a radio to the station you want to hear. The music was always there. You just needed to align with it. The same is true for the good you desire. It's already available to you, waiting for you to gently align your thoughts and feelings with it. You might wonder how to start. It's simpler than you think. Begin by noticing when your thoughts drift toward fear or doubt, and lovingly guide them back. You could say to yourself, I choose to focus on what feels good. I attract experiences that reflect my highest good. This is not about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about trusting that beneath the surface, life is always moving in your favor when you align with positive, loving thoughts. Each time you offer kindness, gratitude, or hope, you are sending out a signal, and life responds in kind. There is no need to rush or push. The universe understands the language of your heart, and when you fill your heart with images of joy and abundance, you naturally draw those things closer. Remember, you are a magnet for what you believe you deserve. Start believing in wonderful possibilities, and watch how life gently shifts to meet you there. There's something truly magical that happens when you repeat a loving thought or vision over and over again. You might not see it right away, but each time you imagine your desires with clarity and joy, you are building a bridge between your inner world and your outer reality. Think of it like painting a picture. The first brushstroke may seem small, but with each stroke, the image becomes clearer and more beautiful. This is what happens when you visualize your dreams consistently. Every time you see that vision in your mind, you're adding color and detail to the life you want to create. Repetition is not about forcing something to happen. It's about gently reminding yourself of where you are headed. When you visualize something 100 times, you are telling your subconscious mind, this is important to me. This is real for me. Your subconscious doesn't argue or question. It begins to accept this vision as part of your reality. Slowly, without strain, your thoughts, feelings, and actions start to align with what you've been imagining. It's like planting a seed and watering it each day. You don't dig it up to check if it's growing. You trust that with care and patience, it will sprout in its own perfect time. The same is true for your dreams. Each visualization is a gentle watering of that seed. You may wonder why 100 times. It's not a strict rule, but rather a loving reminder that consistency creates momentum. The more often you visit your vision, the stronger your belief becomes. Doubts begin to fade because your mind becomes familiar with this new reality. It no longer feels like a distant hope. It feels natural, as if it's already unfolding. A beautiful affirmation to hold in your heart during this process is, with every loving thought, I am creating my future. This reminds you that your role is simply to stay connected to your vision with love and trust. There's no need to worry about how or when things will happen. Your job is to keep your inner picture alive and vibrant. Life will handle the details in ways that may surprise and delight you. Be patient with yourself and know that even on days when it feels like nothing is changing, your repeated visions are working quietly beneath the surface. You are building a foundation for the life you desire, one loving thought at a time. Trust that every moment you spend visualizing is a step closer to welcoming your dreams into reality. Close your eyes for a moment and take a gentle breath. Allow yourself to feel calm and safe, knowing that this is your time to connect with the dreams in your heart. Visualization is a beautiful practice, like a soft conversation between you and the universe. It doesn't require effort or struggle, only a willingness to imagine with love and openness. Picture something you truly desire. It could be a peaceful home, a fulfilling career, radiant health, or a loving relationship. See it clearly in your mind, as if you are already living it. Notice the colors, the surroundings, and most importantly, how you feel in that moment. Let a sense of joy, gratitude, and peace wash over you. Feel the warmth in your heart as you experience this vision, knowing that it belongs to you. There is no need to rush. Let the image unfold naturally, like watching a sunrise. If your mind wanders or doubts appear, gently bring yourself back to the feeling of having what you desire. Smile softly and remind yourself that this is a safe space where all things are possible. Breathe deeply, and with each breath, imagine that you are drawing this vision closer to you. Allow yourself to fully embrace the happiness and contentment that comes with it. Stay in this peaceful place for as long as you like, knowing that every moment you spend here is nurturing the seeds of your future. When you are ready, open your eyes slowly, carrying that feeling of joy and certainty with you. You can return to this practice anytime you wish. It's a gift you give yourself, a quiet moment to align with the life you are creating. A beautiful thought to hold on to after this practice is, I am grateful for the reality I am creating. This simple affirmation anchors your vision in gratitude, which gently opens the door for more blessings to flow into your life. Remember, visualization is not about wishing or hoping. It's about feeling, trusting, and allowing. Each time you close your eyes and see your dreams with love, you are guiding them into your experience. There is no need to question or doubt. Trust that life is responding to your energy, in ways that are always for your highest good. You are a powerful creator, and this practice is a gentle reminder of the wonderful things you are inviting into your world.